so very happy to see all of you here this afternoon. The growth of students across time in the French Performance Center takes them to new levels of responsibility and expectations. So I know that many of you, if you have been here throughout the years, have seen your children in our winter performance or in our spring performance, but you have not seen them in their own musical performance, 5th grade, all alone, with lots of effort and lots of desire to do the best performance ever for you and for their friends. And you can tell, they are just eager to go. That's right, they're glad to hear you. You'll see, this all will turn out well. This opportunity for them is that growth. They have become, although you would never know it, much more mature in their understanding of what it is to perform, how it is to prepare, how it is to take responsibility for a much larger type of performance where they have learned some history, they have learned obviously lots of music, but they have learned to work as a team to make all of that effort come to life in this type of music. So I think that you will see, and I think that you will be quite pleased and proud of the work that they have done. Yesterday when they did their dress rehearsal, I saw them briefly in the morning, and they were very, very nervous. And I think some of them thought, oh, this is not going to work for me. Then I saw them at the dress rehearsal. It was amazing. So now you are here to see all of those combinations come together, and I know that you will be very entertained by what they have produced. Obviously, besides the students, we have lots of people who have helped out with that. Their teachers. We have people in the sound booth. We have people who videotape. We have people who just are extra help. And of course, we have a pretty phenomenal music teacher. So Mrs. Foster, please stand. And without Mrs. Foster, all of those opportunities and challenges would not exist. So we thank her for giving them that push. Because I do think you're going to see there are some individuals here who can definitely blossom in the world of entertainment. Enjoy the show.
Do by yourself. Yeah, we're some pretty interesting moves. Very funny, but seriously, where did everybody go? Who's everybody? We're the only ones here. All those cats I was jamming with, Woody, Dizzy, Louie, Thelonious. Yeah, me and all my jazz and friends were having a jam session. Couldn't you hear us? Man, we were smoking. We had jazz, jazz, jazz. We had jazz, jazz, jazz. Well, I didn't see any smoke, but it sure seems a lot hot air around here. No, really, you guys. I know it seems unbelievable, but some of the greatest jazz artists of all time were right here just a few minutes ago, singing and swinging like you wouldn't believe. There was Count Basie, the Dorsey brothers, Billie Holiday, and even Thelonious. Exactly. So where did they all go? Riff, I think you had better lay off the headphones a while. You're starting to imagine things.
That's right. Thelonious Monk has been dead since 1982, and all of those others are ancient history. Besides, jazz is music for old people. Let's go hear some real stuff.
Forgive them, Thelonious. They don't know what they're saying. She really likes jazz. Like is not a word that should be used in the same sense as jazz. Like is for big mans. Like is for summers at the beach. Like is for the way I feel about Johnny Simpleton. Ooh, Johnny Simpleton! That's right. Like is for fast food. Like for the beach. Like for well, you know, those things I like. Jazz, I love.
Well, thank you, Charlie Parker.
Somebody called Charlie Parker? Charlie Parker! Who's Charlie Parker? Who's Charlie Parker? What do you mean, who's Charlie Parker? He's only the most greatest jazz saxophone players that ever sucked on a reed. Oh, that Charlie Parker.
You can just call me Bird. That's what all my friends call me.
Bird?
Never mind. Speaking of friends, here comes the rest of the gang. Hi, everybody. Hiya, Duke, Buddy, Sarah, Woody, Izzy. Hey, hello, Louie. How the Dorsey brothers doing today?
Just fine, Charlie.
And you? Couldn't be better, fellas. But I'm really anxious to get this jam session started. Where's Thelonious? Has anybody seen Thelonious?
Thelonious?
Well, he'll be here later.
When, Tommy?
Oh, around midnight, I suppose.
Are we really going to have a jam session right here like you did in the old days?
Sure thing, kid. We do this every Saturday night as long as no one else has another gig they have to make.
Oh, Mr. Kruger, you know as well as I that once we get to the Pearly Gates Jazz Festival, we rarely have any other commitments.
Excuse me, but aren't all these jazz musicians passed on? Oh, when jazz musicians never die. They just go to that big old house. Hey, you're Ma Rainey. That's fantastic.
It's a wonderful world, kid.
You said it, Louie. Now, come on, everybody. Are we going to jam or just stand around talking all night?
Let's jam! Everybody has jazz inside, so don't we run or don't we hide. Hear that music, make that sound like funny track.
You got the rhythm, you got the style, you got the swing, and you got the smile.
Now you're ready, it's up to you. There's only one thing left to do. Let's jam! Everybody turn the fun, let's jam! It's till the day is done, let's jam! Everybody on the floor, or we will show you the door. Let's jam! Everybody turn the band, let's jam! Best band in the land, let's jam! Here's where the jam begins. We're jamming as fast as we can. Let's jam! First, snap your fingers.
holiday. It was really great.
Yeah, wait till you hear that lady sing the blues.
I liked it too, but I think it's time to go hear some real party music. Maybe some hip hop or jam. Rock and roll. Michael Jackson, you know.
Michael Jackson! Wait, what am I doing?
That was pretty good music. I can see why you like it. But you know, all that kind of music has its roots. That we all play American jazz.
Listen to him. He's a count, you know?
I heard even Elvis Presley was greatly influenced by American jazz music.
Who?
Must be some young upstart. Excuse me, Count Dracula?
That's Basie, sweetie. Count Basie.
Yeah, whatever. I guess I really don't know what jazz is.
Well, that makes two of us, and I certainly don't know why everybody's so excited about it.
So Count Lazy, what's jazz?
What's jazz?
You might as well ask what's ragtime.
You might as well ask what's bebop.
You might as well ask what swing.
Well, what? What is ragtime, bebop, and swing?
Kids.
Kids, let us tell you this so you'll never forget. Jazz is the only music born in America, destined to be experienced throughout the world.
Really?
Jazz is one of our greatest treasures.
Wow. It all began way back in the days of slavery when the rhythmic music of West Africa mixed with the songs of the New World to make a whole new sound. Ooh.
Wow, so that's jazz. Oh, I see. Jazz is that music that the slaves sang as they worked in the fields. Well, kids, that's where jazz began, but it sure didn't stop there.
You mean there's more?
A lot more. But it wasn't always a very happy history. Remember that announcement from the slave in America was not an easy one.
Slowly, grasping, exhausting, and well, blue. Well, I lost my woman, my truck broke down, and my dog ran away.
Oh, that's sad.
And that was just this morning.
You sure you're not a country western singer?
Oh, but I sure am feeling poorly.
Me too. My life is about as miserable as
Ms. Boyor, try making them feel that too.
Why improve tantrums till you get your way, Miss Billy?
That's what we do.
No, boys, when I'm feeling this poorly, there's only one thing I can think of to do.
That, Miss Billy.
I sing, kids. I sing the blues.
Oh.
That sounds like a good idea, even though I usually find that the whining and tantrums works pretty well for me. Can you teach us to sing the blues, Miss Billy?
Yeah, Miss Billy, teach us to sing the blues.
Oh no, boys, you're way too young to sing the blues.
Too young.
That's right. In order to sing the true blues, a person has to have felt some real pain in their lives. To sing the blues, a person has to have suffered.
Well, I've suffered, Miss Billy. I've suffered real bad.
You too, Miss Billy. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Yeah, Miss Holliday. You wouldn't believe the trouble I get myself into, Miss Holliday. I got problems, Miss Holliday. I got big problems.
Tell me about it, son.
All the tutors out and 5 days of school. Got lots of chores and homework and cafeteria food. Life can be hard, but I paid my dues. Now I know I'm old enough to sing the blues.
She's got the blues. She's got the blues. She's got the blues. She's ready to. She's old enough to sing the
Well, you think that's bad? Well, listen to this.
Well, I was babysitting my little sister Bess, but I got careless and she made a mess. My father says I'm grounded till 2022, and now I spend my time crying blue.
She's got the blues. She's ready to. She's old enough to sing the
Tell ITI is brother.
I'm trying to train my bulldog, but he doesn't have a clue. He wastes my time, but it annoys him too. Today, for lunch, he chewed up my pair of brown shoes. I guess that proves I'm old enough to sing the blues.
She's got the blues. She's got the blues. She's got the blues. She's ready to. She's old enough to sing the blues. She's ready to. She's old enough to sing the blues. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the saddest song I've ever heard in my life.
Wow, what a shoot bad luck those folks have had.
I want Thelonious! I want Thelonious!
I'm not sure how much this
Oh, don't worry, kids. It's not all that sad. Tell them about it, Mr. Joplin.
My pleasure, Count Baby. I'll help take the sting out of this music. You see, kiddos, the blues were around before anybody thought of the word jazz. In fact, the word jazz isn't even coined until the famous author F. Scott Fitzgerald used it to describe the 1920s. Now, who was it?
Scott Fitzgerald.
And what year was it? I said, what year was it?
1920.
That's right. Now pay attention out there. There might be a quiz.
Wow, he's very enthusiastic. That's why they call him the entertainer.
It wasn't just the blues they were singing. No, sir. When they said jazz, they were talking about soul. When they said jazz, they were talking about Dixieland. When they said jazz, they were talking about ragtime.
No kidding, Mr. Joplin? Blues, soul, Dixieland, and breakdown? That's all jazz?
That's right.
That's right, Daddy-O, because jazz got its early start way down yonder in beautiful New Orleans. Who are you? Fernand Morton, of course, but you can call me Jelly Roll.
Jelly roll.
Never mind. Anyway, a lot of people, mostly myself, claim that I actually invented jazz music, and it was in New Orleans, the jazziest town on earth.
But it wasn't long before jazz floated right up that Mississippi River and made its way to the golden ground of Chi-Town. Chi-Town, Chicago, baby, Chicago, Illinois.
And who are you?
Louis Armstrong, of course, but you can call me Satchmo.
Satchmo?
Never mind. You see, Chicago held the promise for a new life for Southerners like Joe King Oliver, me, and the original Dixieland Jazz Band.
Joe King. Oliver?
Somebody call for me? What's the King stand for?
No,
King of what?
Never
King
mind.
of Jazz, King of Chicago,
Here we go.
King of Creole, King of...
King of Hot Air.
Get on that boat, kids. We'll ride that big old river and sing away to the brand new life.
What river?
What river? What river? The river. The big river. The big old muddy river. Now give me an M. Give me an I. Give me an S. Give me an S. Give me lots of I's, S's, and P's and stuff. Now let's go.
Moving up the river, leaving New Orleans. Going to Chicago, do you know what I mean? Ask us how we'll get there, and you'll hear a reply. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I. Big and rolling money, and as far as a mile. Brand new kind of music in a brand new style. Set your feet on dancing, put a gleam in your eye. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I. Hear the soul, ring the bell, and get on board. Whatever you well, now from there to Dixie, gonna have us a ball. Tell my friends we might not be back home at all. Happy smiling faces, and you know we don't mind. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I. Hear the soul, ring the bell, get on board, very well. Well, now from there to Dixie, gonna have us a ball. Tell my friends we might not get back home at all. Happy smiling faces, and you know we don't mind. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I. Mississippi!
All right, what a great song. Jazz is the happiest music I've ever heard. Yeah, it must have been great to live in Chi-Town, New Orleans, New York, or anywhere in America
Much of it was happy music, but the truth was, it was quite a good time in the 1920s and 30s. We had just finished a very bad war in Europe.
There was a depression.
One out of every 4 American men was out of work.
Not even the king had much extra entertainment. Not even the king had much extra money for entertainment.
But that didn't stop the real swingers. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Benny Goodman, Lester Young, Cap Calloway, and Fats Waller.
Never mind, kids. Don't whine and don't holler. I got the tunes that won't cost you $1. When it comes to piano, I'm a bit of a scholar. I'm big on stride, and that's why I'm Fats Waller.
Lady be good or lady be bad. Don't be so blue and don't be so sad. Lister is here with my trusted sax, and swing is the thing, and them is the facts.
Heidi ho! Cap Calloway here, and I ought to know. Chicago is 12 and New York's ready to go. The Cotton Club is ready for a real hot show.
Here I am, fellas, the new king of swing. My clarinet, I will make this town sing. Benny Goodman's the name, and it's got a mighty fine ring. But it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
You know, I love all this talk about jazz. In fact, those are the swingiest hobos I've ever seen.
Yes, but other than Bessie Smith and Billie Holiday, it seems like all the other great names in jazz are men. Yeah, aren't there any women who has jazz? It's Ella Fitzgerald! Hello, girls. That's right, Amella. You already know Billie Holiday and Bessie Smith. And this is our friend Mary Lou Williams, one of the greatest composers and pianists of the entire jazz era. She practically made Dizzy Gillespie famous for the chart she wrote.
That's right, ladies. That man was nothing but puffed up cheeks before I got involved. Now ridiculous jumping straight up my yourself. You got to be kidding.
Ladies, please. We've got to try to remain dignified. Of course women play an important role in the development of jazz. And of course men will always take the credit. But we know the truth, and therefore we must try to remain sophisticated.
Is he here? Is he here? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Now, take it easy.
But is he here yet?
Is who here? Mr. Monk, I heard he was on his way here.
Mr. Monk and Thelonious?
Yes, of course. Thelonious.
Who is this Thelonious character anyway, and what was his parents thinking?
Who was he? Who was he? Only the most innovative jazz pianist of the century. Only the hero of bebop generation. Only the
Yeah, all right. All of them look at your good sense of humor and
I heard that Thelonious is gonna do a big announcement today about the future of jazz as we know it.
is that what this is all about? Where does jazz all the go?
We're back from the cotton field. From the cotton fields to the cotton club already. What could possibly be left?
Well, get ready, everybody, because here we go.
To bop or not to bebop? There's no question. You see, ladies and gentlemen, jazz is our music, the music of America, from the blue-lit streets of New Orleans up the river to St. Louis, from the gangster clubs of Chicago to the bright lights of Harlem. We made it, and it made us. We didn't always have our freedom, but jazz is freedom. Just think about that. We didn't always have our peace. We didn't always have enough money or shelter or even food to eat. But since the first typewriter struck out the sun, accompanied only by his pitchfork and the beat of his heart, we has it. We has it, folks. We has jazz.
All
feel more secure when they're back in Friendship and are being checked out through the school building rather than Horace Mann High School. So I hope you were truly entertained. You guys, nice job. And I'm sure that family members are inspired by all the effort that you see up here this afternoon. There's more to come. 5th grade is one opportunity to perform and do their best after another. So it's an exciting year, and we are glad that you can participate in it with us. And thank you, 5th grade. This is wonderful.